Live from fabulous Buffalo, Minnesota, it's Whiskey Trivia Night in America with your hosts, world-renowned bourbon reviewer and internet sensation, Greg Welch, and self-proclaimed Brown-Forman truffle pig, Ben Walker. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Bourbon Note!
And here we are. Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Bourbon Note. I'm Greg.
I'm Ben.
And today, well, you already know because you saw the intro.
And they see the suit. We've got whiskey in the glass and trivia for that ass. And it's going to be a good one because it's celebrity bourbon reviewer, Whiskey Trivia Night in America.
So you say celebrity, so that means it's somebody against somebody. I hope somebody wins.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody will. We could have our first ever tie. Who knows?
Well, but let's give them a minute to get situated in the green room before we bring them on out. So,
okay,
let's talk a little bit of
the one that was here just dropped out of the green room, so I'm sure he'll be back. But we'll get into it with some chat first to just say hello to the people that are here. So Sugar Kitty right off the bat, always in the house. All right, we've got OG Brick. Bourbon Rendezvous is here right off the bat this time. That's awesome because last couple of times we haven't really gotten to chat with them too much.
Yep.
Although we probably won't be doing too much chatting in the chat tonight because we'll be
so when we do the actual questions, we turn off the comments so none of the contestants can see you guys answering.
We'll still be able to see them.
Oh,
and so we'll check in between rounds and stuff like that.
Sure.
But we do have the comments blocked from our guests, so you guys can play along at home, and it won't influence what they're saying or seeing.
Yeah. Do you want to remove that middle block?
Oh yeah. Let's do that.
It doesn't really matter.
We've got the Gregors from the Bourbon Note is here. Look at that. Hello, world. We're almost here. Yeah, Tipsy Whiskey, OG Brick. Michael Falbister. I don't recognize that, but that's awesome. It's always nice to see new names in the chat.
I'm guessing he knows Bobby, which is awesome.
Yeah. Shane is here from Storytime. Shane, if you're still here and you're listening, we definitely have to have you on ASAP because we talk about you quite a bit in our videos, especially the one tomorrow.
Occasionally, we even say something nice.
Right. But I'm sure we're giving out. He probably cringes every time we talk about Storytime because we're probably getting it all wrong.
It would be nice to hear it from the horse's mouth. Not that you're a horse, but you know what I mean.
Right. We've got mediocre whiskey review. Jill is in the house. This had better be very mediocre.
You know, if that's your standard, we promise to miss.
Yeah. Hanging AZ is here. Major G is here. Loving the intro. That's awesome. I put a lot of effort into that.
Yeah. You should have put more effort into wearing a pair of pants.
Well, you know,
the size of the testicle sack makes it impossible for me to wear a normal set of trousers.
There's our sound effects test. We did not phone that in at all. Ryan Frank is here. Hey, Bourbon Rendezvous. Ron, are you new to Whiskey Trivia Night in America? Ryan Frank says, hey. But
I think it's time.
I think it's time to get down to the proverbial brass tacks here and bring in our guests who are waiting patiently back in the green room. First up, Celebrity Bourbon Review contestant number 1 is coming off of a hot live stream, bottle giveaway, celebrating 2,000 subscribers. He is crushing goals and pounding axe holes. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the People's Mustache, Bad Axe Bobby.
Yeah! Here we go!
An animal.
Whoa! Yeah, we're ready for this. Let's do it. Where's Joe? Come on, Joe. Let's do it.
Pro wrestler mode. All right, we're going to bring another fellow whiskey tuber providing spectacular content from behind what I would consider to be the greatest beard in all of Whiskey Tube. Please welcome Indpndnt Joe, who is apparently unconscious.
He's unconscious. We bored him to death already.
I thought I heard my alarm clock going off. It was a hammer or axe.
We've got trash talking going on.
We do.
Do you have a T-shirt of the thumbnail of this video?
Is that what are you talking about? No, this is what you sent me. You said we were supposed to wear this, so I wore it.
Dude, that is.
I don't see Bad Axe wearing his.
Well, I got your Glenn, Joe.
That's amazing.
I'm using Joe's Glen as a countermeasure.
So Bad Act's not going to wear his, I guess. Hey, but I can't complain. I really appreciate. I know you sent us both a stag. I know you sent us both a stag to drink for our drink while we're drinking with you. I really appreciate that too, along with the shirt.
Did you have pictures?
You got
it's in the mail.
Is that what you got? He sent me BTAC.
You know what? I hate to say it, Bobby, but you know what? Joe wins.
Hey, I got the axe, guys.
All right. Well, I mean, you guys both came in hot. This is almost.
This is awesome.
I guess
pro wrestler.
You're not afraid of the axe. I'm doing something wrong.
All right. Well, tell you what. Let's explain the rules of the game for the people that are in the chat that have never seen it before. We got Ricky King in the house.
Ricky King.
Yeah. All right. So here's how we do this. Now we're gonna have to figure out how to do this. How you want, Bobby, in particular, because you don't have a Patreon set up, correct?
Well, I just haven't hit the launch. Joe was on me about that last night or today.
And he's not going to need it for this one anyways.
Yeah, you're right. I won't need it. So never mind. I won't need it.
It's cool.
I won't need it.
All right. Well, this is going to be a hot one for sure.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I watched the answers. You guys sent me the answers, so I mean everything's Buffalo Trace.
What? No.
Everything's Buffalo Trace, and I gotta act like I gotta be somewhere right away.
Yeah,
sure. Yeah. All right. So here's how we're gonna do this.
Don't say it's your anniversary. That was last week.
Damn it!
I'm trying to help you out.
So we've got what we're gonna do is whoever the winner is gonna be. Is there a feedback or something? What is that?
That's clapping or something. It's not me. It's gotta be Joe. He's trying to get in my head again already. Hey, I'll just let you know. In preparation for this, I got my hair cut by a Marine yesterday.
Nice.
And I'm using Joe's Glen.
Joe is bringing the soundboard
Joe
too.
has got a soundboard.
Right.
That's
dueling soundboards, which is a 70s movie.
That is pretty gangster right there.
I'm just going to tell you one thing there, Bobby.
So if Joe wins, we're going to be sending out some Bourbon Note swag and a couple of samples to a Patreon subscriber of yours, and you can pick whoever that is, if you want to do a random or whatever. And Bobby, you've got enough people in your community. You choose Bobby? Okay. And Bobby, you've got enough people in your community.
I subscribed to about you can 4 or 5 patrons, and there's 2 of them on the screen right here.
I love it. All right. Well, so here's how this works. If you guys, Joe, I don't know if you've seen this show before. Bobby, I think you've caught some of it before.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I've watched every episode.
Every minute.
Well, then
every minute
and you're
of every
in for it
episode.
because if we have some repeat questions on here,
there's
the more you watch this show, the better off your chances are, because there may be some repeat questions. This is from a game called Bourbon Trek. It was given to me as a gift for Christmas. Thank you, Danny and Preston. We have 4 categories.
It's upside down.
And we're going to do this in 2 rounds. And if there's a tie, obviously we'll go to a 3rd round.
Yes.
We've got science and craft, history and lore, pop culture, and neat or not. Do you have those in the correct order?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I got to get my notebook too.
He needs
This is that game where all the answers are C, right?
That's correct. Yes.
It's a Marine game.
25%.
Except for the false one.
He got that. They got that game in colored crayon. They could color it in.
Yeah, the answer is red, blue, green, white, all the primary colors.
You messed up. You forgot blue.
Oh, dang goodness. And that's the one I use.
It's off to a bad start, Bobby.
Dang it.
He's wearing a blue shirt. That's why we
right.
All right. Before we get to the questions, we at least got to mention what we're drinking. Let's start with Bobby. You're in the top right. What are you drinking?
I am drinking sabbatical. This is California. I just put a video on a sabbatical product. It's not this. This is their cognac finish. It's about 20 minutes away from my house. It's this one's 88 proof. It's got some good flavor in it. I was drinking the port finished a couple of days ago. It's delicious, man. It's really good.
Oh,
nice.
All right, Joe, what you drinking?
Well, you guys should know. You sent it to me. It's just a Stag Junior. I believe it's batch 17, 16 or 17. One of those.
Yeah, that was a good one.
They had me put my Stag in a local bottle so Joe wouldn't feel bad. Oh crap! Did I say that out loud?
No, I didn't hear what you said.
Just giving away all of our trade secrets. We're crushing. We killed this bottle of Blade and Bow. There's another sip left in there.
Yeah.
This one was on the chopping block because it was just about to go, so we figured kill it and we're done. Yep. And I actually grew rather fond of that bottle because I've been kind of using that as my go-to just to kill it and make some shelf space.
Yeah, it's a nice bottle.
It's not bad.
Yeah, I like it.
All right,
like
you like that one too, Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad. All right, are you guys ready to get into it here?
I'm ready.
Hey, no looking up the answers.
That's a Marine for you. Haven't even had a question yet.
Okay. So, Bobby, you're on the left on the thing here. So I'm going to be asking Bobby questions. Greg's going to be asking Joe questions. All right, let's get into it.
Round one.
Okay.
Thank God Greg's asked me questions. I remember what happened to Tipsy with the other guy.
Hey, I'll just let you know right now. Greg represented me one time. It didn't turn out too well, Joe. I'm just going to say that. It was the very first episode.
That is true, yeah.
That is true.
4-Leaf Whiskey is in the house.
Yeah.
All right, question number 1, science and craft. How many gallons of bourbon does an American Standard barrel hold? Multiple choice. Is it A, 47, B, 53, C, 57, or D, 61?
53.
58.
53. Is that your final answer?
Sir. Yes, sir.
That's a point for Bobby.
I'm sorry. I want you to understand this. Red. That's code for 53.
Okay. Interesting.
You were just three numbers shy of your number.
Dang it.
Right.
All right. Are you ready? Let me come in with I got to get the dramatic music.
The dramatic music. All right. So question number 1 for the Joe.
For the me.
Okay. Also a multiple choice question.
Damn it.
What is the maximum proof at which distilled bourbon spirits can enter the barrel? Choices are A, 125 proof, B, 151 proof, C, 160 proof, D, 190 proof.
He wants to stay green so bad.
I can go through them again.
Legally, I should know this. I know it's either 160 or 125, or let me see. What are the other ones? Yeah. I'll say 160. Final answer. It's A, right?
It's 125.
It's 125.
Yeah. No, well, see.
125 for barrel entry.
That's the max. It doesn't have to be that, but that's the max.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Because makers
I knew it was
marks 110,
110,
right? They do 110. But the max.
Max is 125. Is the music too loud? Like, can you hear us over the music?
Yes.
Who's talking right now?
Unfortunately, we can hear you over the music.
Okay, good. Because the music's a little louder to us than it is to you guys, I think. So, okay. Still getting into it. We're going to go for the next question. What?
You should probably
whoops.
Hey, cheers, guys. Cheers, Joe.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers, brother. If I had your Glen,
cheers, you guys and everybody in the chat. Thank you for joining us.
That's right. Cheers. Ricky said 160. OG said 125.
Hey, obviously you don't watch your show. That question's been on here like 8 times.
It has, yeah. I mean, so you guys can't see the chat, right?
No, I actually logged out and logged back in. I was like, what's wrong with my thing? I'm on here, but I can't do anything.
I blocked it. Okay. Question number 2 from round 1. Bobby, are you ready?
Ready. I'm ready.
History and lore.
History and lore. National Bourbon Heritage Month occurs in what month? Is it A, June, B, July, C, August, or D, September?
June.
He gets all the easy ones.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Very nice words, but happens to be wrong.
Oh!
The correct answer
wrong.
is September.
Goodness.
All right.
What was last month? There was something last month. It was bourbon something.
Yeah, that's what I thought. There was a whole bunch
Bourbon
of
day or something.
I would have
said
said
last month though, right?
There was. Yeah, there was.
All over Instagram was all kinds of bourbon stuff. But
and I didn't know it. I'm like, oh crap! I guess I better put something out.
You should have known it was an A because the my answer was actually A. So they're not gonna do 2 A's at a time.
Dang it!
I mean, stranger things have happened. Who knows?
But these cards are random, right?
Totally.
Anything is possible.
We have not cherry picked questions.
So you're saying there's a chance?
There's
definitely a Joe, so we can interview like Step Brothers.
So here's the thing, Joe. You've got a chance to tie it up here with questions.
I don't want to.
Okay, history and lore.
All right.
What former attorney was dubbed the king of the bootleggers?
George Remus.
Choices are Robert Kardashian,
George Remus,
George Remus, or William McCoy.
Kardashian.
3 seconds.
Are you going George Remus? Final answer?
No. You know what? I'm going to change it. I'm going to change it because you asked me final answer.
I
asked final answer on all the questions.
Yeah.
You do.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Greg, why you tell him that, Greg? He would have never figured it out.
Since you always ask that on every question, I'm going to say D. And that's not my final answer. That's not my final answer because you didn't ask me that yet. It is C, George Remus.
All right, he's messing with us.
All right, that is the correct answer, and that's a point on the board for Independent Joe.
We have a tie game, ladies and gentlemen.
Woo! Folks, if we got some mods in the chat here, drop a couple of links for Independent Joe and Bad Axe Bourbon.
Yeah,
please go support these channels. Independent Joe is independent without any of the vowels. It took me a long time to figure that out. And so usually when I'm searching,
how to spell in the Marine Corps. I apologize about that.
Isn't I a vowel?
Yeah, I do not.
I'm asking for a friend. Is I a vowel?
No, it's singular.
It is, yeah. Yes, it is.
I guess it is.
Okay.
I guess it is. I'm wrong.
But it's the only vowel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John G. Bowman single barrel is the best. I think you commented that on our William LaRue Weller video that just came out. We're going to have to get a hold of some of that now. Maybe we got to have OG send us that bottle after all.
You just can't trust people from Sacramento.
So we've got halfway through the first round, we've got a tie game. This is how I like to see things start out.
Or near Sacramento.
Casey's phone is
trust
drunk.
them either.
Casey's phone is drunk. Nobody even knows what that even means.
Ooh,
I don't know what that means.
He's scaring me right now.
Bobby is he's feeling the pressure.
All right.
Here we go.
Either that
All right,
or
Bobby.
he's in heat.
He's in show.
That's it. There's blood everywhere.
In California. By the way, Joe, where are you located?
I'm right here.
Thanks for clearing that up. That's exactly what I was looking for.
I don't.
We have a.
I apologize. I didn't let you guys know I was here.
Yeah. Well, we figured it out.
Got
All the trash talk. Okay, there we go. We got a link for Bad Axe Bourbon. Let's get one for Independent Joe.
No. Don't put mine out there. Don't put mine out there. Mine's useless.
Hey, Joe,
hell yeah.
Joe's got a website. Joe's got a website now. If you didn't know.
Oh, nice. What is the website?
It's Indepndnt.
OnlyFans.com.
Without the vowels. Without the vowels, except for the one vowel in the front, but without vowels.
Yes.
But except for the one vowel in the front. Joe.com. I just started merch
All right, so
for the first time. I didn't have merch before. Now I have merch. So
Nice.
okay, sweet. Well, people, go over and get some merch. Indpndntjoe.com.
Without the Joe little icon at the top of the home bar, it takes you right to the merch. And the other ones take you to the YouTube channel and stuff like that. I haven't really done much with the page, but I'm working on it. Me and Bobby are working on it.
Sweet.
We are.
I like it. We should maybe have a page at some point.
Yeah, we probably should.
All right. We should also get into question number 3
Question number
of
4.
round 1, pop culture.
Thanks, OG, for that post.
Michael Jackson.
Yes, and there is a post for Independent Joe's channel as well. Thank you, OG. Which classic bourbon cocktail was frequently consumed in the series Mad Men? Is it A, a highball, B, an old-fashioned, C, a Boulevardier or Boulevardier, or however the hell you say that. Boulevardier. You know what? This is America. We respect the letter R.
We like the French.
Or D, a Manhattan. I'm going to go through those again since I interrupted it.
Yeah.
A, highball, B, old-fashioned, C, Boulevardier, D, Manhattan.
Let's go Boulevardier. Let's do that one.
Is that your final answer?
Oh, no, I think I'm going to change it now. Since you're asking.
Yeah.
Ask you, I'll just keep it. I'm going to keep it. Boulevardier.
That's your final answer?
Yeah.
The price is wrong, bitch.
Oh, can I still change my answer? Is there a limit on when you can change your answer?
Oh, that's the one rule we don't have in this game. The answer is B, old-fashioned.
Old-fashioned. You should ask your wife.
No,
Okay, so for round
Bobby
three-
said
watched Mad Men.
I heard Bobby say be old-fashioned for my. He said my name is Bobby, so I go with B. Final answer.
I should have watched Mad Men.
You should have.
I've never seen Mad Men either.
You know, when you're out there putting out fires, why do you need to watch a madman?
Right?
Yeah, exactly. When you're
True.
swinging axes around in your garage.
Just look in a mirror.
Boring.
All right. Are you ready for question number 3, Joe?
All right,
You
Joe,
only
here we
have
go.
swings.
For the lead. For the lead.
For the lead.
No, I'm getting this wrong.
What brand did Owen Wilson's character order for the table in The Internship? Choices are JTS Brown, B, Pappy Van Winkle, C, Old Forester, or D, Blanton's.
Not for nothing, but these last 3 have been featured on this show before. So if you start watching Whiskey Trivia A Night in America, you folks in the chat that might end up being contestants, the more you watch, the better you'll do.
So I remember that we've asked this before, but I remember every time I've not known the answer because
The Mad Men one has been on like
Owen
3
Wilson's.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bobby, do you want to
And you
answer this
still
one?
got it wrong. Let's give Joe
I'll
the
share
question.
the point with you if you get it right, Bobby.
Yeah, the Marine
What
came out in me, I
brand
guess.
did Owen Wilson's character order for the table in The Internship? And the choices are JTS Brown or Pappy Van Winkle or Old Forester or Blanton's.
So 1920 or 1910? Is there a specific Old Forester?
It just says Old Forester. But if you got
It's B for Bobby. It's B for Bobby.
I like
Which is?
Pappy Van Winkle.
So you're going Pappy Van Winkle. Is that your final answer?
Is it our final answer, Bobby?
It is. It's our final answer.
Yeah.
Go, you know that.
Yes.
You know
So it's 1.5 to 1.5.
Right.
Round it
Yes.
up to 2.
We knew it was Buffalo
All
Trace,
right.
right? Because that's the most popular product. We're at Buffalo Trace. That's what they're going to have in movies.
Yeah.
Blanton's or Pappy.
Yeah.
All right. You're playing from behind.
That's what she said.
Ew.
Hey,
You got it.
perfectly timed, by the way.
You've got a chance to tie it up here, Bobby, in
Let's
the
do it,
final
Bobby.
question of round 1. This is neat or not, and from what I've experienced with this
So it's like-
could be anything.
But it's like mixed drinks, even though we've kind
For
of
the
touched
most
on that
part.
before. So, yeah.
I think that we've already had this one too, but here's question number 4, neat or not. What bourbon cocktail is made with bourbon, lime juice, and club soda? Is it A, Ricky, B, a John Collins, C, a whiskey sour, or D, a Boulevardier?
I think it's funny. I was just looking at these things the other day. I think it's super simple. The Ricky is super simple. So crap.
Ricky, don't lose my number.
I'm going with the Ricky. I'm going with the Ricky.
Don't go with C.
Is that your final answer?
I don't think so.
No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to confuse you. I'm
going with the Ricky. I don't think it's
You're
right.
Going with Ricky?
Yes.
That is correct. And Bobby comes slamming home for the tie.
Woo!
He's ahead of me now.
No, we're tied up.
No, it's 1.5 to 2.5.
Right.
We rounded.
That's too much math for us.
It's the Joe Glenn.
So,
Think.
are you guys getting a little echo?
No,
You're getting a tiny bit.
I'm not.
That's okay. Okay, so
What are you talking about?
We're going to go into round 2.
I don't hear nothing. Is it still going? Are we still playing?
All right, here we go. This is question number 4.
Go.
The category is neat or not. Which cocktail's ingredients include bourbon, sugar, bitters, water, and an orange peel or cherry garnish? Your choices are A, Manhattan, B, Old Fashioned, C, Sidecar, or D, Boulevardier.
All the above.
That's a great question or option.
I don't know. I've been having luck with B, so I mean, I think every one of my right answers have been B, so I'll just keep B.
Excuse me.
That's a really good strategy.
They moved it over from C to B.
Is that your final answer?
I'll say yes, sir.
All right, Old Fashioned for the ding.
All right. Joe maintaining a lead.
2.5 to 2.5.
Woo!
That's awesome.
Don't worry, I'll keep scoring.
Going into round 2. Now, before we get into round 2, time to fill up the glass. Well, not fill it up, but we've got. Greg, give the people what they want. He said, Greg, take off your shirt and spice this up.
Yeah, this is not.
Is this someone you know? I want to know who this is because you've got a fan out there.
I don't know who that is.
Joe, I love your shirt, dude.
Baker Drinks is here. What's up, Laura? Hey, Laura, if you love Whiskey Trivia Night in America, keep monitoring your email because I probably will be sending you an invite for one of the upcoming shows.
Episode.
Yeah. So Chris Tatz is here. Good day, guys, from down under. Nice to see you,
Chris.
Hopefully everything is going well on Thursday.
He's getting in them guts down under.
Woo! G'day, guts from down under.
That's
all right.
Not a knife.
Get in the guts.
I need to replenish because I did a little pour of this for a bottle kill. You still have some in your glass? Well, you guys replenishing? Or are you good to go?
Yeah, I switched over to the port finish. This is the one I reviewed the other day. Batch 3, delicious. Okay. Oh my goodness, it's super.
I saw the thumbnail, but I haven't seen the video yet.
Nice,
it's great.
So sabbatical is local to you in Northern California?
Yeah, it's like 20. A month and a half ago, I found out that it's like 20 minutes from my house. I'm actually going to be going out there and probably within the next few weeks, do a live stream from there.
So is that like 20 minutes with no traffic or 20 minutes with traffic? Because
I don't even have to go out. Yeah, no traffic, but I don't have to get on any freeways. I have to get on freeways. It's just like directly on the back road.
Down on the corner, out there in the street.
Out in the street. All right, let's see what I have here that I need to kill off. I'm looking for something that's actually relatively low proof, but I don't really have anything that I want that's low proof, so let's just go for an even 100 here. Let's get some of this Uncle Nearest.
Hey, Joe, or
Tommy, I think you had said you're not a big fan of this, are you?
Yeah, you know what? When I first had it, I thought it was decent, but every time I go back to it, I just don't like it. I don't, for whatever reason. That is definitely better. That's better than the white label for sure, though.
Yeah,
that's the 1856.
So that's then that's their juice. So that's a newer bottle. The other one was Source.
Yes, yeah, and I have the original ones. I have that label.
You have the one that's their distillate.
Yeah.
No, I mean this label. There's two different ones that look like this. The only thing that's different is this bottom part.
Yeah,
and that's how you can tell what's their juice and what's sourced. Apparently, from what I'm told, I don't.
So
my limited research.
I have the original label.
Okay.
I'm sorry. When I heard the disturbing news that Bobby didn't like Uncle Nearest, I had to go get something.
Not as a person.
Show us where your uncle touched you. Show us on the doll.
On the doll.
Right there.
Right. You're not alone, Bobby. You're not alone.
It's too nutty for me.
You're not alone, Bobby.
Like a funky nut.
Yeah, a funky.
Wait, are we still talking about the doll?
You get that nutty taste on Uncle Nearest, you know you're in for it.
Right?
Yeah, we have.
I'm in the minority, I guess. I'm like, I'm sorry, guys. I just don't like it.
All right. Shall we? Let's check in with the comments here. Top Dog is in the house. Shredword is here. What's up, Shredword? Here.
Top Dog in the house. I'm tied with them because of the notes Top Dog sent me.
Oh, nice. There you go.
I'm on the internet.
Bourbon, I need to talk to you about some contacts of distilleries in Cali. We are now going to be shipping pallets over for my friend's liquor store over there.
Nice.
Okay. Interesting.
Aiden
is in the house. Doug H is in the house. Let's see if we missed anybody that we can at least say hi to. I think we've got everybody so far.
Cool.
All right. Well, let's get into it. Are you guys? Oh, wait, we've lost Independent Joe.
No, I'm here. I'm
okay.
found.
Are you ready for round two?
Yes, sir.
I'm as ready. I'm going to be.
Joe?
I just want to put on my lucky hat, my Top Dog hat here.
As long as I got my
my handy dandy notebook from Top Dog. I can't lose now. Sorry.
Round two.
Sorry, Bobby.
Hey, let's do it. It is what it is, man. I should have been more prepared.
In round two, I read the questions first. So that means the final person to answer a question will be Bobby with a chance to tie or go ahead, or who knows.
We'll see.
He's going to win this thing. I got faith in you, Bobby. I bet 50,000 on you. You better not let me down.
Hey, we'll split it either way.
Term refers to whiskey straight from the barrel with no water added. Straight, or White Dog, or cask strength, or Tennessee whiskey.
Ooh, Tennessee whiskey, huh? That is interesting. That is an interesting one.
It's a rough one.
White Dog.
I'm gonna read this again because it's kind of confusing. All right, this term refers to whiskey straight from the barrel with no water added. Choices are straight, White Dog, cask strength, or Tennessee whiskey.
Okay, so if you were in the Air Force, you can't be straight. Let me see.
That's the Navy. We can both agree on that.
Okay.
We can agree with that on that.
Damn it! Now I'm lost. I'm lost now. Okay, so White Dog is like non-aged whiskey, basically, and then you have cask strength. I'm gonna say D, not final answer, because I'm joking. C is my final answer.
Is that it?
You got it.
All right. That is a point for Independent Joe.
Woo!
You answered 4 questions.
2.5 to 2.5. Yes.
Oh, so you're ahead. You got
all right.
ahead.
No, 2.5 to 2.5.
Yeah.
It's 4-2.
Yeah, we're rounding. So.
And Bobby, you have 4 questions left. Joe has 3 questions left.
That's right. So it's still either anybody's game.
Well, here's how this works.
Oh,
We're at the point where it's like when the clock is running out. There's definitely time to add some points, but if you don't add points now, that window is going to narrow.
You'll run out.
It's going to get intense. So, Bobby, question number 1 in round 2, science and craft. True or false? We got a 50-50 here.
See, I hate this. There's too much pressure in a 50-50. Too much pressure.
True or false? 50-50. All bourbon must be distilled in Kentucky. True or false?
False. Yeah.
It's true. It's true.
He doesn't need me to tell him it's correct.
Yeah,
He's got it. That's a point on the board.
Good
right
job.
out of the gates in round 2 for Bad Axe, Bobby.
Bad Axe. You nailed an easy one. We're proud of you.
Oh my goodness. That's wood chips, dude. There's more wood chips flying out this table than my last
wood
one,
chips.
Bobby could probably answer the woodchuck question if you just ask him.
Hey, that's a secret. I'm taking that one to the grave.
Oh. I was hoping he'd reveal it here.
I'll leave it for somebody.
All right.
Are you ready for question number 2, round 2, Independent Joe?
Here we go, Joe. History and lore. What method was first used by James Pepper to thwart counterfeiters? Your choices are A, bonded warehouses, B, strip stamps, C, wax seals, or D, exploding die packs.
You didn't say rhythm method.
All right.
Now, when I was really young, I did use the exploding diapers, and not the die packs. So I don't know if that one's correct. I'm gonna just have to say, since B has been my go-to, I'm gonna go ahead and say A on this one.
Is that your final answer?
Sure.
Okay. He's not very confident, so.
You dumb bastard.
Oh!
It's strip stamps. I think they somehow labeled it to keep from opening the barrels.
B, what? Yeah, that would make sense. B, what? If you would have stuck with B, you would have had it.
Yeah, it's B.
Stick with the B.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
To be fair, I would have guessed too, Joe. I have no idea what it was.
Yeah,
Well,
honestly,
I was
didn't
going to
know
stick with B because I wasn't sure on that, but I was like, let me go with something different.
Shake it up a little.
So
make
we did have
this interesting. Make it closer.
Now it's tied, 3-3.
Shred. Actually, it's 4-3. You're still in the lead by 1 point.
You guys don't know how to add it all, do you?
Nope. So Shredward, I'm picturing Greg with a giant mustache like Bobby. That would be awesome. We're going to start an online poll. Should Greg grow a mustache?
Yes.
You work from home, don't you? Do you have to ever be on camera?
Yeah, I'm on camera a fair amount, but
I think we got 3 yeses right here. 3 yeses right here.
Yes.
Yeah,
Hey, Dennis Weedman's in the house.
Dennis.
I finally got to catch one of these live while driving home from work. Well, that's awesome. Tater Dom is in the house. Cheers, everyone.
I've tried to grow
Doug
a beard. I
H.
just can't.
All right. So
All right.
we are on question number 2. I should probably move these up here. In round 2. Is what?
Is that a tag down there, Joe, on that animal, or what is that?
Why are you looking down there, Bobby?
Hey, man, it was too big. It was white. It was too big. It was up there. You know what I mean? It'd be smaller.
That escalated quickly.
It did, really quickly. Ready for question. Ready for my question.
Question number 2, history and lore.
Hey, how come I didn't get a true
In
or
the
false?
1860s, for a chance to tie it up, in the 1860s, the U.S. government hired gaugers to measure barrel volumes. How were these volumes measured? Was it A, knocking, B, rocking, C, weighing, or D, peepholes?
Ooh, I like the way peephole sounds, but I don't think I'm going to go with that.
I was just going to say, Bobby had it. All right, peepholes.
He didn't say glory holes, Bobby.
Oh, different.
Jeez, this is a family channel, Bobby.
A bunch of holes. This isn't OnlyFans. Oh crap! What was it?
You want me to read the
knocking, rocking, peepholes, and what was the other one?
It's A, knocking, B, rocking, C, weighing, or D, peepholes.
Crap! I don't know.
Flip a coin. That always works
I
for
know
me.
it's not peepholes.
It says in the 1860s, the U.S. government hired gaugers to measure barrel volumes. How were the volumes measured?
It's got weighing. That sounds right. Weighing.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Go, you know the thing.
It's
all right, Bobby. Tying it up in round 2. We now have a 4-4 game with 4 questions left on the board.
Wow.
Collectively, 2 each.
That's crazy.
So at this point, it's anyone's game, Greg. That's the independent Joe. Glenn, what do you have for a Glenn there, Joe? Let me go full screen here. Oh, you got like the fancy,
that's a pinkies up
you
zipper.
got that like those hips don't lie sort of glass.
Yeah, that's a pinkies up.
There you go.
Pinkies up zipper.
Pinkies up zipper. I like it.
Okay, speaking of that, we're going with
pinky won't go up with this independent Joe Glenn. It just won't.
Pop culture.
Question number 3.
Pop quiz, asshole.
What bourbon was featured in Hunter S. Thompson's 1971 novel Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas? Your choices are A, Jim Beam, B, Bullet, C, Barton 1792, or D, Wild Turkey.
Oh, shit.
So which one of these brands do you think existed in 1971?
Crayola.
Crayola, my final answer.
Crayola.
I'm going all in with Bobby. All right, so 1971, you said, what was the first one?
Jim Beam, Bullet, Barton 1792, or Wild Turkey.
I remember I've heard this one a few times, but I remember getting it wrong every time too.
I'm going to get it wrong right now because, I mean, it's either Wild Turkey or Jim Beam, but, well, I mean, it has to be.
Corbin Cash for the win.
Damn it. You know what?
What's up?
Parker's in the house.
Whoa. What you guys got going on?
We're playing a game, and I might tie it up right now. Maybe.
So you're tied already. You're tied. We've been tied since the beginning.
Joe,
we're symbolical here. We're symbolical here.
That's right. Sabbatical and simpatico.
Okay, so you're losing.
D, your final answer.
I'm down by 1.
All right, he goes with Wild Turkey
as the final answer, and that is correct.
Nice.
So a brief tie, but Independent Joe has taken the lead 5-4. Bobby, culture, having a chance to tie it up. Now,
it's not fair though when you have when my opponent's a Wild Turkey, and you give me a question like that.
It's an easy one at that point.
Easy.
Now,
Bobby wild. He's a wild guy.
It's still going to be 5-4.
Wow, they're crazy.
Joe gets the next one, Bobby's eliminated. Bobby misses this one. Joe misses the next one. Bobby will get the final question for the tie to send us into sudden death.
Whoa! He has an axe.
Are you mathing? Are you mathing right now? Are you mathing?
And there's actually, I am mathing. All right, Bobby.
Yeah.
To bring it home for the tie. Question number 3.
Wow. Are we supposed to be impartial here?
What American humorist quipped, always carry a flagon of whiskey in case of snake bite, and furthermore, always carry a small snake? Was it A, Mark Twain, B, George Burns, C, W.C. Fields, or D, Yogi Berra? It's a great quote.
Is this real? Is this a real?
Are you
Does this
serious?
really happen?
I even know that.
You don't.
Yes, it's a real quote. It's a real quote.
Hey, Yogi
You want
Berra
me to
had
read
to
the
run
names
away
again?
from snakes from third base to get to home.
That's right. I'm going to say Mark Twain.
Your answer is A. Mark Twain. Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
Wrong.
Ah,
Is that bad?
The answer was C. W.C. Fields.
That was
now this brings us into a precarious
Everybody knows that. Even your son knew that.
Hey, dude, I most definitely did not.
Yeah, yes, you did. You were holding that answer from me. Oh,
Here's where we find ourselves mathematically at this point in the game. This
Here
is
we
a
go.
barn burner. All right.
It
This is getting down to some serious brass tacks here. If Joe gets this answer correct,
Not gonna
it will
do
be
it.
for the win.
Not gonna do it.
All right. Now, if he gets it wrong, Bobby has a chance
To tie.
to tie
So you're
or
saying
lose
there's
the
a
game.
chance.
There's a chance.
There is a chance to send this into round 3. We have never gone round 3 on Whiskey Trivia Night in America, so this would be a first. Let's bring it home for the final question in round 2 for Independent Show.
Here
Lauren.
we
Where's Lauren?
go. Neat or not? Which iconic brand is famous for its hand-dipped wax seal?
You gotta be kidding, dude.
Your choices are A, Jim Beam, B, Maker's Mark, C, Pappy Van Winkle, or D, Old Forester.
That's crap. Because only
So,
one of
check
them
this
is
out.
dipped. You should at least give another one that's dipped. Come on. That's
So-
yes.
I don't know if you saw this, but I think it was 2003. Kobe during an All-Star game and Michael Jordan were playing basketball together. You know, in the All-Star game, Michael Jordan hits a last-minute shot to win the game. They have like point something seconds left in the game. They throw the ball into Kobe, and they try to block the Kobe from hitting a 3-point shot, and they foul him on the 3-point line. And he said every time he made a shot, he wanted to just miss because he wanted Jordan to be remembered for that last-minute shot, that last-minute win.
But the question is, did he do it?
He didn't. He made it go to a tie, and then they went into extra innings. But I'm not Kobe. My answer is C. Pappy Van Winkle. Final answer.
He's throwing the game and putting the pressure back on Bobby.
Oh, he's gonna make me.
Are
miss
you
all the way
sure
out.
this is what you want to do?
I'm on
Independent Joe?
C. Final answer. Pappy Van Winkle.
Yeah.
What the heck, you dumb biatch? Why are you
Oh. That question
Bobby.
shouldn't even be multiple choice. That question should just be, which one is it?
It's Pappy Van Winkle. I didn't get it right.
Here's the problem. Let me comment on your Jordan versus Kobe thing. Here's where Kobe actually did Jordan a solid by not showing him mercy, because if he had intentionally shown him mercy, Jordan would have been questioning his chops for the rest of his life because he was given the win. So now Bobby has to live with this.
Well, guess what? I question Bobby's chops all the time.
Yes, as you should. As everybody
Axe
should.
chops.
I question that.
I'm convinced that at this point, Joe is playing a psychological game.
He's winning.
Yeah, he's playing cat and mouse with Bobby.
Because
He wants to tie it up.
Yeah.
Exactly. So he threw the game to give you a chance to tie it up, or to put you on the ropes and give you a chance to lose it all on your own.
I didn't win this.
He's rope-a-doping me. He's rope-a-doping me.
Yeah, he's just trying to tire you out at this
I
point.
believe in you, Bobby.
Thanks,
I
Joe.
will say this. It may prove to be a mistake. Independent Joe may have gotten too confident with this
He may
one,
have.
because Bobby has one more chance to tie this up.
Yep.
All right.
And then we go into the sudden death.
Which
we
is
play for real.
Which is really just round 3 because we don't actually have a set.
I don't have an axe. I have a pin from Slapshot, and the pin is mightier than the axe I hear.
That depends on if you're gonna fight.
Bobby, did you know that John Wick killed 3 people with a pencil? A pencil.
I did not know that.
I'm going to use a pen.
You have not seen any John Wick movies then?
I've seen the first one.
Oh,
no, you didn't.
Come on, man. You got to at least watch the second one.
Right.
It's all over that one.
I can't believe I'm on a channel that doesn't believe in murder.
Bobby?
Yep.
This is where it all comes to fruition here.
Let's do
because
this,
if you get this question right, you'll tie it up because Joe allowed you to tie it up.
Well, no,
and you'll have to deal with that going into
don't listen
round
to him.
3.
He's lying to you.
You've never dipped.
If you get this wrong, you're going to get it wrong knowing Joe set you up to get this wrong. So let's get into it. The stakes do not get higher than this in Whiskey Trivia Night in America. Wow. Need or not, final question, round 2, potentially final question of the game. What cocktail is made with rye whiskey, Cointreau, fresh ginger, orange slices, and lemon juice? Is it A, a paper plane, B, a jockey club, C, an escape from Alcatraz, or D, a brown derby? I have never heard of any of these.
I haven't heard this. Why'd you have to give me a new question I haven't heard on any of your episodes right now? I was relying on getting a repeat question.
The questions we've already asked don't seem to be helping you tonight.
Threw me for a loop. That last question threw me for a loop, so you should expect this kind of answer.
All right.
This kind of question.
I think I'm going D.
You guys both got a very difficult question for your final one.
Yeah.
I think
you want me to read these again?
He said he's going with D.
I think I'm going brown derby because I don't know at all. I know about
D,
3.
brown derby. Is that your final answer?
Is that my final answer, Joe? Yes.
No, I'm gonna. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Final answer.
Finish him.
Oh, so Joe wins.
Incorrect.
We tied.
The correct answer is actually an escape from Alcatraz. I didn't even know that was a drink.
I didn't know that was a drink.
Never heard of that.
Last time I escaped from Alcatraz, they were actually after me for a while.
You're very, very upset about that.
Brown Derby's the only one I ever. Well, I guess there. What was it? What was it? Did you say Manhattan too? I knew it wasn't that.
No, is a paper plane, a jockey club, escape from Alcatraz, or brown derby? Boy, 2 of those.
The only one I've heard was brown derby, but I didn't know what was in it.
Brown derby was D.
D.
All right, the big dirty. No offense to all previous contestants, but Bobby and Joe for the win.
All right, so the fans like this
for excitement and pure entertainment. You boys rock.
Well,
Ryan,
congratulations to Joe.
So Independent Joe is our winner. So we need to get where's the standing ovation there? All right, congratulations, Independent Joe. He even dangled the cheese a little bit in front of Bobby there at the end, playing psychological warfare. But you know what? In the end, he pulled it out.
That's what she said.
In the end, he pulled it out. This is a family show.
Said.
Brown derby, D was the answer. At the end, pulled it out. What are we talking about here? This is a family show.
Clip it.
I mean, you know, that's just the way we do things here, you know. So Independent Joe.
Yeah, Bobby.
So Joe over.
I chose Bobby.
Okay, so we're Bobby. You get the. So we already sent you the swag we normally send people.
Wow, you only sent me a stag. I didn't get no swag.
They sent
me
the swag.
A swag.
Joe, here's how this
swag. Never mind. You sent me this shirt too. Never mind. My bad.
Joe, let me explain to you how this happened.
Yeah.
I called Greg today and I said, "Hey, Joe's going to be on the show tonight. Send him some swag."
Uh-huh.
And he must have misunderstood me, and he sent you the bottle of stag. I thought there was one missing off
the same. Swag and stag are about
Yes,
the same.
that's how that happened. That's how that happened.
Yeah, exactly. All right,
so, but we should probably get Joe's address as well, so we can send him some samples or some remaindered furniture or something.
Oh
absolutely.
no, that's not fair. That's not fair.
Well, this has been a great time. This went just about the regular hour's length of a live stream. We got time to just kind of wrap it up here.
Let's hang out, man. What's going on?
So yeah, hit settings, go to guests.
Yeah, we're gonna make it so you guys can see the chat now here.
Yeah, so how'd you do that?
Presumably,
do you guys? I don't know how to do that.
So if you
how do you do that?
Go into settings, and then go down to guests and click on that, and then there's like a little box right there, and you can see there's 4 options, and one of them is
see your screen.
I know. I was just making sure I was going the right path. One of them is guests, see viewer comments, and posts. So
let me go over to comments now.
Let's see who.
Yeah, scroll through those.
And there's comments.
We have to keep track at some point of all of the winners.
So are you saying you don't want Bobby to have your swag?
Well, Bobby already has some Bourbon Note swag. We usually send out like a rocks glass and a coaster and a couple stickers, and then a couple of samples.
Tater Dom is the first person I saw in there. As far as scrolling up, I didn't see any of the other. So if you want to send it to Tater Dom, you can send it to Tater Dom.
All right, so Tater Dom.
Damn! Now he's taking it away from Bobby and give it to some.
I'm not.
Joe is playing psychological warfare.
You just said you didn't want him to have your swag, so I was like, fine. So if I had to look for somebody,
I will send the swag to anyone you want as the winner of the game.
Yeah.
Please give it to someone else. It's great swag.
Right,
we need to spread those.
Well, now he doesn't want it because you hurt his feelings.
See,
we'll send him some samples.
I'm not going to say that's not
I don't
true.
know. So Joe,
yeah,
I don't see Tater Dom in the
right there.
chat. Well, here at 6:30, it says about 20 minutes ago. So I don't know if Tater Dom, if you're still here, send us an email at thebourbonnote@gmail.com with your address if you'd like us to send you some swag samples.
Cool.
Okay, Tater Dom is there, so he can hear us. So again, Tater Dom, it's thebourbonnote@gmail.com. Let us know where to send the.
And make sure you put the number 56 in your email, please.
Sure. Tater Dom, are you from Sacramento?
Congrats, Joe.
So,
congratulations, brother.
You know.
Yeah. Hey, cheers, everybody.
I can't take all the credit because they gave me the answers.
Hey.
They told me to get a couple wrong, but it would work out fine. I was like, fine, I'll get a couple wrong.
Hey, the only ones I got right are the ones they gave me.
That's right. Go easy. Yeah. Be nice to Bobby.
Yeah.
Go easy
right,
on me.
Let's go through a couple of chats here before we sign off.
Why do you guys sign off
We'll get it next time, Bobby. Well, it's still a school night, so
That's right.
Great live stream. Congratulations, Joe, and to your sponsor.
I'm actually at work right now.
Tater Dom. Well, you've got a better job than I do. And congratulations, Joe, from 4 Leaf Whiskey. So Baker Drinks is here. 4 Leaf is here. If you two are interested in playing
Battle Royale,
on Whiskey Trivia Night in America, let us know.
Reach out with an email to thebourbonnote@gmail.com.
Yep. Anybody who's got a channel. At some point, I was thinking maybe we open it up to people who don't have a channel as well. Maybe just some Patreon supporters or something.
I'm busy that night.
If they have the thing I wonder is people who don't have channels, if they have a live stream set up.
Yeah, we need at least decent audio and
that exactly.
Way we can see
Tipsy Whiskey Shenanigans. Joe is great. Shredder Joe jumping on the grenade. That's from back when you.
Yeah, it's when you.
Yeah, I definitely
you got in Bobby's head.
Psychological warfare.
Oh, here's the Glen. Hey, do you guys ever plan on going like 3 or 4 people at a time, or maybe doing teams or something like that?
Like a menage a trois.
Yeah, a menage a 3.
Evidently,
I'll leave
that alone. I'll leave that alone.
Or the menage a quoi.
Hey, just as a side note, speaking of menage a trois, you guys want to hear the best band name I ever heard? There was these people, I don't know if they were from Minnesota or not, but they were a 3-piece garage band and their name was Garage à Trois.
That's pretty good. That is pretty good.
It doesn't get better than that.
No,
Have you heard of Deathless Dogs?
Mm-hmm.
I think I've heard of them, but I'm not familiar with them.
They have a great band.
Don't forget, Tipsy Whiskey Shenanigans is on live
right now, but I'm sure to get the band together. Bobby and Joe.
Ryan Frank is asking your 3 favorite musicians. That's his go-to question.
Okay, so I'm a Swiftie for one. So let me think on this. Well, I'll let Bobby go first.
I'm going. I mean, I love Alice in Chains. I love Alice in Chains. Frank Sinatra is probably my all-time. I'll go Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, and Alice in Chains. I know that's a big gap between those two. Between those, the genres. I mean,
it's funny because I would absolutely put Frank Sinatra in my top 3.
Yeah,
I'd put Metallica, maybe.
Sure.
Or Guns N' Roses. Like some days.
Sure.
Is a little bit harder. Maybe Nirvana. Some days it's Nirvana.
The third one's always the hardest.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Joe, what do you got for top bands before we sign off and head over to Tipsy Whiskey?
Yeah, Tipsy Whiskey's going live. So.
Oh, Tipsy Whiskey's going live. So let me take my time on this then, since he's going live.
Hey, Steven, after we go off here, Joe and I are set up and available if you need us. We're West Coast, so we got time.
Yeah, there you go.
So I just saw the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Vegas, right?
I saw Pearl Jam a few times.
Pearl Jam's good live.
Incubus.
They didn't ask you who you've seen. Who's your favorite? Dang, Marines.
Taylor Swift somewhere.
Oh, okay, Joe. You can't admit that crap.
Why?
Taylor Swift. Come on.
You know a crazy story. A crazy story. I got tickets for my my wife and my daughter and like two of her friends to go watch Taylor Swift. And so they start driving out to go. They were going to drive to the Bay Area from here to go watch Taylor Swift. They get halfway up the grapevine and the radiator blows.
Oh, good thing.
And so my wife calls me. She tells me, yeah, the radiator the radiator's messed up, so I guess we're not going to make it. And I ended up posting on Facebook, and I just said, hey, if anybody's over there in the area where Taylor Swift is, I got some tickets. And luckily a friend was out there, and she took her daughter. She was taking her daughter the next day, but she was like, if nobody wants them, then I'll take my daughter twice, because she really loves Taylor Swift. So
is that do you know if it happened to be a Shoreline Amphitheater? Normally, if it's in Bay Area, it's there.
I believe so.
Because I literally, whatever concert is going on there, it's like not even, it's like 200 yards from my, the area where I work. I can hear.
So if I get tickets, you go to a concert with me?
For sure, dude. Only on duty. I'm telling you, the traffic is like one way in and out of there. Oh my goodness. You could pay me $500,000 and I wouldn't go to a concert there.
I bet you would.
It's horrible.
I bet you would.
Yeah, well, that
was
okay. For $8, I wouldn't go.
For the price of the tickets, hell no.
Bobby drops his standards real quick.
Yeah,
500,000, and
who's playing? Who's playing? Yeah. I'm telling
so
you.
what are your two
we're gonna wrap
bands?
this
What
up.
are your two favorites? But hold on, you gotta tell. We told you our bands, and I said Taylor Swift. What are your bands?
Well, we said this last time because we got asked this last live stream. I had said the three bands that I've gotten most that I have been most fanatical about at different points in my life. Pink Floyd is my all-time favorite band.
Okay. Yep.
Metallica and Insane Clown Posse.
Oh, that's right.
Insane Clown Posse for real?
Insane.
What do you think of Slipknot? What do you think of Slipknot?
I never really got terribly into them. I've seen them before live at a festival.
Insane Clown Posse's cool.
You've actually used them in some clips or something. You've used like either their artwork or you've used the Insane Clown Posse before.
I tagged you in an Instagram story, and I used one of their things about an axe.
Yes, that's what it was. I knew it. It's like, oh, he's reaching. I like it.
Greg, what is your 3, Greg?
Definitely Frank Sinatra. I like everything from the 60s and 70s. I know, but I was aware of him in the 70s. But
do you have the Frank Sinatra Jack Daniels?
Yes.
Never had that.
I've never had it.
Really?
I would pick it up if I saw it, but normally it's like crazy expensive up here. So
I can get it for about 115. About 115, I can get it for
Yeah,
I can go get it right now.
At Bevmo here, they have them for like 110-ish.
Yeah, exactly. I can go to Bevmo right now and get it for that. Yeah,
that'd be awesome.
Yeah, they're 200 here.
Yeah,
they used to be in the lower 100s, but now they're. But yeah, I don't see them very often. They show up and then they disappear.
So that's Frank Sinatra. Who else, Greg?
Frank Sinatra. I grew up really liking the Beatles, but I don't know. I think I would say U2 over the Beatles.
Lights come on,
and probably Guns N' Roses.
Love you.
What's one concert you wish you would have like if you could bring back one person from way back to watch?
Boy, that's a tough one. I mean, original Pink Floyd.
Yeah, original Pink Floyd would be nice, but because
everybody listening, Pink Floyd is not a person. Just want to make that clear.
Right. But I mean, I'm thinking band.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Pink Floyd's one person. People get that mixed up.
So I was living in Northern California, in Vacaville. Moved to the Pacific Northwest in 1992, right when grunge hit.
Sorry that happened to you, man.
Would have seen. No, I really do like Nirvana, and I wish I would have seen Nirvana.
I have
Foo Fighters are way better, actually. Foo Fighters are better.
I was supposed to go,
but they keep dying.
Who's now I feel weird because I was supposed to go watch them, and now I can't think of their name. It must be the whiskey, and the fact that I won this game. It's just the whiskey and the win. The whiskey and the winning.
Celebrating too hard.
Who's
Blues Traveler?
Chad. He had lost his life.
Are you talking about
Pennington? Chad Pennington?
Chad Pennington from Lincoln Park.
Lincoln Park.
Yeah, I love
I was supposed to go to their next concert. Right before the concert is when he passed away, and
Park. I love all those bands.
Yeah, man.
Isn't it Chester Bennington?
Chester Bennington, yeah.
Yeah. We went to Chester Bennington. Yeah, you're right. And I said Chad Pennington. That's a football player.
Yeah, that's the Cowboy. That's your Cowboys in you right there. Joe's a Cowboy fan.
He played for the Jets, I think. But I don't even know why I would know that name.
Did he play for the Cowboys originally?
So instead of watching them, there was a tribute band like that year, like Automatic they started doing tribute bands, like different places. And we were in Vegas and went to go watch a tribute band, and they were really good. Like, guy was pretty good. I think he went, he was trying a little too hard to be Chester, but I think he did a good job overall.
Good luck. I mean, that is
yeah, that was
most time when you hear a band,
big shoes to fill.
The lead singer's voice. That's what you know of the band. It's so hard. I mean, Van Halen did it, AC/DC did it, but it's so hard to replace. Yeah. I guess Journey did it too.
Yeah,
but
on some of the
Journey did it pretty well, actually.
They did a great job.
On some of the simple verses, he did really well. It was like a blend, like just blended right in. But then when he tried to get those bigger, harder notes, he was just like it was just like too much, I think. But overall, as a band, the way they were doing it, man, the show was really good. I wish I knew what their name was, but I think it was Into the End or something like that.
Yeah, you know what, Joe?
I was lucky enough to see Linkin Park once.
In the end.
Yeah, in the end.
Joe, it's so funny that you said it. I was just looking this up. On the 29th of this month, we're going to Corbin Cash, and it's a 90s night, and that's one of the bands that's going to be there. In the end,
so why didn't you tell me this was happening so I could go with you?
I didn't tell you on purpose, Joe. Hey, the agreement was I win and then you go. Obviously, you didn't want to go. You didn't want to go, obviously.
Okay, so Real quick story before we head off here. Speaking of bands that you wish you could see, I wish I could have seen the original Pink Floyd lineup. I've seen Roger Waters a few times. I saw David Gilmour once. But one night, and this was probably 2013 maybe, I was sitting at my house. It was like a Friday or Saturday night. I wasn't really doing anything. My friend Emily calls me up. She's like, hey, I got tickets to this concert. Do you want to go? And I was like, It's already like 7 o'clock at night. I was already to that age where like leaving the house and, driving a half hour to get to a concert and then having to get home and all that stuff was kind of a lot. So I was like, I know this concert in question happens every once in a while, so I'll just catch the next one. I'm going to pass. Free tickets. You want to know what it was?
What?
It was Prince at Paisley Park.
Dude, are you serious? Come on, man. Oh, my wife's
sneak loser.
My wife's gonna who? Goodness.
Shoot,
my wife's gonna choke you.
Right,
if we ever meet up in person, my wife might choke you physically.
Right when COVID
regretted it ever since.
Right when COVID happened, I was supposed to meet Stained live, like in person. Go to the concert, go backstage and meet him. I was supposed to, Stained.
Oh, Stained. I thought you said Sting. I'm like,
no,
dude.
Stained.
No, I love Stained too, but Sting is like a whole different. Like, dude, really?
No, well, I mean, I like Stained.
Yeah,
and so
somebody had commented. Aaron Lewis was one of their favorites. I remember.
Aaron Lewis.
Chris Katz worked a bunch of awesome concerts.
Yeah,
and I was supposed to meet them. Yeah. I was supposed to meet John Legend, and I was supposed to meet freaking Alicia Keys. She's actually going to play in San Francisco pretty soon. But I was supposed to meet all of them in succession in different concerts in that one right when COVID hit, and then everything was squashed. And, and Led Zeppelin, I was supposed to go to their concert, and everything boom stopped. So that really sucked.
That sucks. All right. On that note, we're going to wrap it up. Everybody in the chat, thank you for joining. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you, Joe, for hopping on here. Hopefully, Tater Dom sends us his information. And then everybody, please like, comment, and subscribe to Independent Joe and to Bobby. There's links in the chat. And head over to Tipsy Whiskey Shenanigans for Steven's live stream.
Yep. All right, everybody.
That's an awesome shirt, Joe.
Thank you so much.
I gotta do it, guys.
Thank you, Bobby.
Woo! That was a badass live stream.
There we go.
Congratulations,
They actually have an Australian Bee Gees. They have Australian Bee Gees for Chris Katz that's doing tours right now here in America.
Well, that's for another live stream. Take it away.
See ya.